Sometimes I just like to do a video where I gush about something for a X amount of time, and I'm going to do that today. I'm going to be gushing about this, how much I love this game. This is Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. I just call it the King Kong video game. But yeah, this basically was from Ubisoft, and it's shocking how good many good Ubisoft titles there were back in the day. But now we see that's kind of different, but I'm not here. But I'm not a video game channel, so I don't talk about that shit. Anyway, what I am going to talk about is when you think of, like, remember the old days, like back when they would make video game adaptations of movies? Like, they would do that, and a lot of them sucked. Like, a lot of them just sucked absolute donkey balls. But, you know what didn't suck? One was the start, like, I think this and the other goated one is the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith video game. You guys remember that one? How good that was? That actually, like, had me with higher expectations for the movie that weren't met as a child. I still love that movie, by the way. But yeah, Revenge of the Sith is just another great video game adaptation of a movie that was really good. And then you had this one, which I would say is the top tier. This is what I would say is the goated of movie to video game adaptations. They don't do that anymore, probably because they don't sell well. But yeah, that used to be a massive thing for a long time. But yeah, so to have this was awesome. Because here's the thing. This video game, as to why it did so well, is because Peter Jackson had direct involvement with this game. Like, they said, like, Ubisoft said, yeah, we're going to make a video game, and Peter Jackson said, the fuck you are without my help. So what they did was literally have not only Peter Jackson overseeing this shit, and also getting, like, character models from Weta. Like, I'm not joking. They got it. They literally got character and monster models from Weta to scan to put in the video game. But also have the actors from Jack Black. You had Adrian Brody in here. All the actors from the movie voiced roles in here. Is the voice reading a little bad? Some of it is. Some of it's pretty... Adrian Brody was not meant to just be a voice actor. Jack Black, I think, gives the best performance, probably because Jack Black had done a lot of voice acting at that time, so he had basically been good at it, and I think he does the best with the video game role. But I think everyone gives a solid performance, except Adrian Brody, which sucks because you play as Jack Driscoll and... when you're not playing Kong. That was kind of the draw, was that it was like, play as man, play as Kong. And you play as Adrian Brody, who gives the most wooden performance of any video game I have ever seen. Like, I still make jokes like, it's okay, I've got enough magazines. Like, or 2 bullets on backup, or something, or any of that. Whenever I'm playing a shooting game, I'll just, like, have a thought to myself when I look at the ammo counter. I'll be like, 2 bullets on backup! And everyone's looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, that is stupid. So yeah. It was safe to say that this video game movie actually got some fucking help because, well, the movie, the people who made the movie helped with this game. And it's kind of cool because this is what the movie should have been. A good amount of it is, like, it is kind of the same story, but it's a very clear, different story where a lot of these levels are on, you're going through Skull Island. Some you're fighting V-Rexes as Kong, or other giant bat monsters as Kong, or even, like, eels in one level. You also have just some great point-of-view shots as Jack Driscoll when you're playing in the human levels. We also got to see a lot of animals you didn't see in the movie, or you did in the extended cut. That's what I said, like, they got to use a lot of the models from Weta to make adversaries in this game. So it was really... So that's what I really like about it, is that there was actual effort. I think that's the biggest thing with this, of why this is so awesome, is that it was just made with legit effort into it. Music-wise, sound production, animation, video game mechanics. It does range from first person shooter game that doesn't feel like it's not Doom. You're not playing the Doom Slayer. You're playing a guy who is a playwright, and now he has to fight man-made horrors beyond his mortal comprehension. And also you play as Big Monkey, which I gotta be honest. I think the episodes where the chapters where you play as Driscoll are better because it's like, holy shit, everything can kill me. I know some people have played this video game. I'm well aware people have played this video game, but I know for a fact when you play the V-Rex levels, is that not anxiety-inducing? Like, is that when you're doing the boss fights as the V-Rex, when you're Driscoll trying to just shoot, because you can't kill it. You fucking can't kill this thing. You can only kill the V-Rex as Kong, so all you can do is just shoot at it, pray, or you just don't have a gun and you're shit out of luck and just gotta huck a spear at it, and while avoiding this massive teeth coming at you. There are seriously fear-inducing moments in this game where shit happens in here and you are just kind of left, fuck me! How do I fight that? What am I supposed to do? Like, there are times where you just don't have bullets in your gun, and you just have to whap something like with the butt of your gun, and all that can do is just stun the enemy for a second. I think one level I absolutely despise, though, is the swamp level. Again, if you play this game, you know what I'm talking about, where you have to cross through the swamp, and you only have so little ammo, and you have to protect, 3 people at once, because the AI, I will say, is really bad in this game. You have to protect, Carl, you have to protect Jimmy and Hayes, because they don't have a lot of guns. I think only Hayes can carry a gun as well. I mean, you could take Hayes' gun, but even he doesn't have a lot of bullets in his rifle, in his whatever the fucking gun he has at the time. The Kong levels are fun. I do think they are kind of bulky, and I do think even to this day they are still kind of... I think they are kind of it's kind of clunky with Kong, but when you're ripping that jaw of a V-Rex, you feel like a fucking beast. I also do like that, they don't play the same. Obviously, you're playing as a guy and you're playing as a big gorilla, but there's different game mechanics for each one, and I like that. I like that they actually took the time to make different game mechanics for both for 2 different characters who are obviously of different sets. You can do some of these are puzzles with Kong, and you also have puzzles with Jack. Are they complex? Not really, but they do it does take a second to figure it out. You also have again a ranged amount of enemies. Like I said, V-Rexes, Statosaurs, the V-Raptors. You have young V-Rexes. You have the Scorpions. You have spiders. Which, by the way, the spiders. The first time I played this game, because here's the thing, you can't kill the spiders. You can only just draw them away with hunks of meat. So I forgot to huck the meat, and the spiders immediately jumped on me. And as an arachnophobic, I dropped the controller and was like, "God, shit, fucking." Yeah, but that was the game. The game was so good at putting you in Skull Island, and I like Peter Jackson's Kong. I think I like the extended edition more because it gives you more of Skull Island. Why was it the movie this? Seriously, I wish the movie was more like this, because you had the budget and we wouldn't have spent so much time on the fucking boat. Yeah, it's there are things I like about Peter Jackson's Kong, but the game gives you what you wanted from the beginning with the movie. Yeah. Hell, there's a great the only time you see that goddamn boat is when you're leaving it. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go, guys. I just wanted to I spent $30 when I saw this at a thrift store in my town. And I found it, and it was $30. It was $30, way more than. I've seen this go for more. I've seen this in eBay and stuff go for. It's only getting higher. in terms of spending. And I've owned this game multiple times. The first time was, I think I got it as like a birthday or Christmas present to go with the Xbox I got when I was a kid. And then I lost it. Then I bought it again in a GameStop years later, and then I lost that. I had to sell that one to make a little money because I was a little bit of hard times. But then I found this copy at a local video game thrift store that's near me, and I was like, yeah, $30. That's probably the cheapest it's going to be because I've seen that go for 60, and higher some places. Anyway, so I just thought I would just come on here and gush about this awesome game, which I'm sure will unlock some nostalgia for all of you people out there, for all you fine ladies and gentlemen out there. So yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below if you've played Peter Jackson's King Kong video game. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Like it, hate it, comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time. The Multiverse.